hero in there after all.
Riri, time to wake up, love. What are you? Your greatest creation yet. Who the hell else would it be, bitch?
Hi, my name's Niger. So there's a lot of great performances, but I want to talk about Anji White because she brings such a grounded, authentic, powerful presence to Riri's mother, Ronnie, a black woman who's balancing love, survival, and belief in her daughter's genius. What conversation did you all have about centering a mother like this into the MCU? And not only one who was supported, but ready to go to fight with her daughter by any sense. And let's just be honest, you have to have chills considering we were all Riri in those conversations at one point of our time.
I became a mom as we started the project. So as I was pitching to join the project, I gave birth to my beautiful daughter, Aziza, who is very scrappy, very great in her body, an incredible, voracious mind. And so, yeah, those elements I wanted to make sure were in from the very, very beginning. I think what Anji brings, first of all, Angie's from Chicago, and I was very thrilled that we could get a real life Chicago actor who works both in stage and on screen onto our screen. Nothing had to be explained to Angie about Ronnie. She got it right out the gate. It was one of the first things we shot and one of the best things on screen to me. Her relationship with Creed was immediate, and I think sang through. And to imagine, like, you know, other characters have their loved ones in series for long distance. You hear about, you know, people's aunties in the Spider-Verse at great length. And so I wanted to create an outpost of a mom who would be here for a while. And, you know, you can expect that Angie uses her fabrication background. You see her like working with metal all throughout the series so that when it's time to put together the suit, she's actually helping. I imagine that like she would help Riri get the lines right on the suit. She would help Riri get the aesthetics right on the suit. I think she's the one who suggested the silk line in the helmet for the HUD. So yeah, I think Angie and Ronnie are like some of my favorite elements of the series, and thank you for asking about them.
Hi, my name is Tamara J. My question is for both Chinaka and Ryan. I wanted to know, what was the overall thought process in collabing real world themes with today's climate?
I think the thought process is on this one, the shortest for me. I wanted to create a series that Black girls like me would mess with. That's not the word I would have used, but that's what I'll use in Disney space. Like I wanted to create a series that if you'd never seen a Marvel thing, but you kick it in a beauty supply store every week, that you would be like, there's something for me in here. I wanted something that my mom, who's a technologist and doesn't really like Marvel stuff outside of if her baby's making it, her baby being Ryan. And my mom will love her son Ryan Coogler, like her very own son. But she doesn't follow Marvel to the T, but my aunt, who's her sister, very much does. And so I wanted to make a show that they could watch together. And I actually got to screen it with them last night. And my mom was asking all the hard tech questions and my aunt was asking all the hard Marvel questions. And it was a true joy of my life. So that's what I wanted to do. I want to make something for my mama to watch on TV.
Yeah. I mean, I think for me, it's a healthy dose of both. You know what I'm saying? Like Chinaka and I are from the same hometown, and you know, I'm from a big family. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, share the bathroom, share, dinner every night type situation. You know what I'm saying? You're sharing clothes. You know what I mean? And that has continued. But I do find value in conversation before, maybe go off work a little bit on my own, bring it back. You know what I'm saying? I think a healthy dose of both things. But I just love how your analysis of the show. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think that's just so important. You know what I mean? Us as Black people of color, we are communal people. You know what I'm saying? Like in human beings are social animals. You know what I mean? But like we it's so important to us and how we roll. And I thought that Chinaka was masterful, you know what I mean, in her portrayal of that, you know what I mean, like the fact that Riri has this gaping wound of the loss of that person, you know what I mean, and you see the effectiveness in the teamwork no, it's often nefarious. You know what I mean? The effectiveness of the teamwork of Parker and his cousin. You know what I mean? You know, and the balance that comes with that. You know, I hope that this show can speak to people who have had those types of losses. You know what I mean? You know, and unfortunately, it was part of the human condition. A lot of us have. You know, and I hope the show, you know, is truthful for them.